temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
Alright, well, here we go again for another night of Radical racing. Time to qualify.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Alright, Rich, we've got 13 minutes to get a decent lap in.
Old tires.
Sylvan, let's see how it works when your motivation is behind you.
Yep, let's try that.
Getting in his head.
What's that?
Said, are you getting in his head?
Yep.
Usually works.
The leader has just done a
I almost made it around.
202.5. The leader has just done a 2:00.5. You're now 0.2 off the pace. Yellow flag, caution. P2, that lap was a 2:00.8 seconds. Sector 1 times OK.
That's not going to help the time. A little exuberant. Ooh, down to P4.
P4, you're currently 0.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 times OK. New fastest lap for William, 2 minutes. Sector 2 time is good.
Your hands.
P2, good lap. That's your quickest so far. That puts you 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 0.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. Okay, Rich, we need to watch these track limits.
Pushed the apex and I missed the apex and I should have lifted. Would have not been fast enough time anyway, but... One more run at it. Last chance.
I was so fixated on you, I almost went off as well.
Sector 1 is quick. That's a new fastest lap for Scott, 1:59.9.
Ah, well.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Have to be third at the best. Nice lap, Scott.
Thank you.
Nice laps.
If I would have known that reinstalling Windows and iRacing was going to improve things, I would have done it earlier.
Nice lap, buddy.
Bill Pritchard, 159.6. Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Sweet.
I just
I'm just
couldn't get myself below 2 minutes.
I'm just gonna sit to the back and mind my business.
Yeah, you're gonna sit on my back. You're always behind me.
Hint, hint. Who's the big spoon?
I've been trying all weekend to go under 2 minutes.
Well, whatever you're doing, surely working.
Now I'm just gonna hang at the back.
Nice try.
I got no more tires.
I'm gonna watch you and Scott fight for it to the front. Rich is gonna peek his nose every so often. Sylvan is gonna lock up on the brakes.
You're gonna wait for me to spin.
Sounds like you've done this before.
Ron is gonna be putting pressure on me from the get-go, just waiting for the opportunity. Oh, this looks so familiar.
Yeah, we have our patterns.
What is tire wear like on this car? Do they go pretty quick?
I did a full stint and I was only down to like 80%.
Okay, cool.
But I think we do need gas because the official races are shorter than this.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Standing start, isn't it?
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do it without wiping out the field behind me.
With the standing?
All right, back in.
Yeah.
Standing
Ooh,
start,
let's
yeah.
practice that.
Yeah, it's tough in this thing.
Probably give the standing start a check too.
Pit exit's clear.
On your left. Clear left.
Clear.
Black flag. We'll need to pit to serve the penalty.
On your left.
Left side.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Ow.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Sorry.
That's it. Go.
Can you guys hear me in iRacing?
Pit exit is clear.
Do it again.
No. And
You've got cold
it's
tyres. We
on-
need to get
on
some
and
heat
off.
into them.
I don't understand.
Boy, you're trying to
Yellow
get this
flag.
thing off the
Just 2
ground
minutes
is
left.
hard.
2 minutes to go.
Denzel. Bye bye.
Your pit exit looks clear.
You don't know how long I wanted to do that.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Green next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit road's closed. Don't come in.
Oh, rolling start.
We did all that standing start practice.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
There's a safety car out there.
On a full lap, too. Who set this up?
P3, your tyres are
Can I
cold, watch
stay here
out.
and wait until you guys come back around?
Start from the pits, Denzel.
Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number 2 in the right column. Safety car speed
Guess I
is
better check the rest
70
of the race.
kilometers per hour.
Why do
Is
I
this
want
a
to
full
just...
lap around?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why do I want to
Denzel's
just
fault.
sing na 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 na? Batman.
Batman.
Oh, I love hearing that turbo.
I love that brake squeal.
Denzel's probably got his motion on today.
Oh yeah. Every time I let off the turbo, I get the rig just gives a little jump.
That's actually Tanya.
Kicking you in the rear.
It feels like it.
Real butt kicker.
Is that turbo sound really quiet? I can almost not even hear it.
Oh, I can hear mine.
Yeah, mine's not too
It's loud
bad.
over here.
Yeah, I've got my engine sound turned down quite a bit, so I can hear it.
Oh, is it linked to the engine sound?
Yeah, when you let off the gas.
Ah, okay, that's probably what it is. I have my engine sound turned down as well.
Unless you have the rare, normally aspirated version.
You forced the same car, or you allowed the old one?
No, I just the new one only.
Yeah.
It was too much trouble setting up the other one as well for every race.
Sorry about that.
So
No, yeah,
funny
mission
disappeared.
instead of sausages.
Sylvan, you still here?
Yeah, I think he got dumped, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Oh, no.
disappeared. Yeah.
Oh no.
He was right beside me and now he's gone.
I know. Now Ron has an advantage.
But he's not on Discord either. Wonder if he lost power.
No,
Yeah,
that's
we've
not.
had a bunch of ice stuff going on.
Yeah.
Do we go on green or when the leader jumps?
Go on green.
Green.
I'm supposed to catch up to Burger. How do I do that?
Disconnect.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, just lost power.
Oh.
Oh, he's back.
Figured.
Well, Ron's ready to take his spot.
Yeah, have a good race, guys. The power just cut out here, so.
Yeah, tough
next
one.
next race.
See ya.
Oh, that sucks. We don't want a freebie like that.
Getting ready, going green.
Okay, Rich, be ready.
Green, green,
Go,
green,
go,
green.
go.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Sorry.
Easy.
Start's okay. Let's get settled in.
On your left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
On your
Car
right. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
The guy in front is Scott, car number 222, B license, and their rating is 3.8. Alright Rich, you're reeling Scott in. The gap's now 1.1 seconds.
Right side. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Rich. There's an
Sorry,
incident
Rich.
in turn 5. We think it might be Scott.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Yeah, I got a little deep, but I was there.
Yeah, all good. I didn't have my virtual mirror on. I didn't see you. It's my fault.
I didn't count on the speed of the draft. I broke a little
The
late,
gap in
but
front is now 1.5 seconds.
No, it's all good. I didn't even check.
V2, the leader's just done a 2:00.9. The gap to P1 in front is now 1.7. Okay, Rich, the pit window is now
That was your
open.
fastest lap of the session.
We'll need to pit to refuel by lap 13. The guy behind has just done a 2:00.2. The gap to P1 ahead is now 1.6.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay, Rich, we're matching race pace. We've just cut the track. Willow ahead is now 1.6 seconds.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
The gap ahead is now 1.3. You're matching race pace, this is good. The gap to P1 in front is now 1.6 seconds. P2.
That was a bit of a mistake.
Okay, Rich, you've used half your fuel. Fastest lap for Willow, 159.9. That lap time was 2:00.7 seconds. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. gap in front is now 2.2 seconds. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The gap to P1 ahead is now 2.5. The gap in front is now 2.3. We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. The gap ahead is now 2.1. Okay, Rich, that's half distance. Should be about 3 laps remaining on this tank. That's the fastest lap of the race.
Nice one, Rich.
I'm doing everything I can.
The gap to Willen ahead is now 2.0. Two laps of fuel remaining. Ned, behind, is pitting. You're reeling P1 in. The gap is now 1.8.
We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap. That's the fastest lap. Alright, Rich. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap to Willem in front is now 2.1 seconds. Hit this lap, in this lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
The leader, Willem, is pitting. What's your speed limit in the pits? The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. We should come out into position
get the
3.
fuel right this week.
Willem in front is pitting.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Scott, car
Right
number
here.
222 is leading the race. Left front 78%, left rear 86. Mike behind is pitting.
That's it, go!
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Guess not.
The gap to P3 behind is now 1.8. The leader, Scott, is pitting. Scott ahead is pitting. Okay, Rich, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. The gap to P2 behind is now 1.2 seconds. Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. You're leading. You've just done a 201.0.
Ron, that was very, very sloppy of me. Sorry.
Okay.
I just got way too excited.
Willem is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.3. He's quicker than you into turn 6. That's a new fastest lap for Willem, 159.1. The track temperature's rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That lap was a 159.8. Come on, Rich. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this. You've used half your fuel. Time to get defensive, mate. That lap time was 1:59.9.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Clear.
Right side. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
One more lap to win.
Come on, Rich. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. Your lap time was at 2:00.4 seconds. We've been warned about track limits.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Clear on the right. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
Sorry, Rich.
I slid a bit.
You're in the lead.
Right side. Clear right.
Clear.
Bad luck, Rich. Come on, don't let him get away.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line.
Good
Clear
one.
left.
Clear.
Well done, mate. That was absolutely
fella.
There's a little
perfect. Great
stitchy
work.
at the end.
That's the end of the session.
Sorry, we were wobbling there pretty good.
Nice driving, Scott.
You guys got to see the ending to this one.
Oh man.
Man, I racked up some incidents the last 2 laps. I had a CR award till the second last lap.
Well, I guess it must have been a 4X on the last
No
one.
expected
Yeah,
change
I think
in
we did.
condition. Your car looks fine. No
The
damage
first
to
one got a
report.
zero.
Although I have no damage.
Yeah, me
Because I'm
neither.
up to 8.
Yeah, no damage for me either.
Scott was hunting me down.
Oh,
Holy
you guys, I gotta display. You guys gotta watch the last lap. That was crazy.
Yeah, sorry, Rich, for that first lap incident.
That's all right.
I hope you didn't damage a car.
No, I've got no damage. I got 8X, but I got no damage. I got 2 from yours, and then I got a couple, and then Bill and I came together like on the line. We almost gave you guys.
Yeah,
We almost gave it away to you guys. Because that was pretty wild. It was top speed, and we bumped, and both of us were wobbling like crazy at like 250 kilometers an hour. I don't know. Did all that come through?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and you had a good pit stop too, Rich. You beat me by what, almost 2 seconds?
Yeah, I don't know why you went. How much fuel have you got left?
6.1.
Oh, I only got 3,
Okay.
so that explains it. And I closed up, like I came into the pits 4/10 behind you.
Yeah.
I just got real aggressive on the brakes.
You guys were flying.
That was a lot of fun. Good race, guys.
Yeah, Bill got a draft assisted best lap.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. What was it, 59.1, I think? Yeah.
59.1, yeah. Because I was doing 59.8s and you were picking up the draft.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what Scott was doing, but he was flying.
I don't know either.
And I was depending on the back marker to slow you down. It didn't work.
No, that was
Careful with the pit
he let me
speed
pass really nicely.
Yeah, we had that happen too. He came out of the pits just as I was coming down the straight.
Yeah.
He got
yeah,
out
you
of the
got
way,
by him.
but he did give you a little bit of an advantage.
The race is over. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2.
I feel good. I only
One.
have 3 incident
Right here.
points. I feel good.
Are you gonna put up that last lap?
Was that?
Yeah, just getting out of the car. 1 sec.
Yeah. Okay. I was just asking if he was gonna play the last lap.
65%, front right 76%, left rear 78%, right rear
Stop my stream
84%.
here first.
Oh, I'm watching the replay on my screen. Like, holy moly, these guys were like inches apart.
Let's see.
Ron, what lap did you and I almost come together?
All right, you should be able to see it now. Let me get the last.
I don't know.
Ron had a good pitch strategy, but I just stayed out. I stayed out one lap longer and pushed, so that way I could get ahead of Ron.
Watch this lap, guys. Watch this lap.
You guys were close all race.
Yeah, Bill pulled out about 2.5 seconds on me, but then he had more fuel in his pit stop.
That draft was working great for him.
Oh yeah. He gave me a bump, helped me go straight there.
Oh yeah, that was our bump, right?
That was the 0x. But we did have a pretty good battle the whole race.
Yeah.
Whoa! That was crazy.
Nothing you can do on the back straight there.
No.
Good exit.
Yeah, I got on the power just a little bit earlier than you did. That was fun though.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a fun car.